Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can indicate. Stringer, along with Ashley Tanfield. I think.
Go again.
Okay, welcome to the Waikato Indoor Bowls, Indoor Bowling Hall. We got the final of the championship pairs between Terry Anderson and Matthew Farquhar, playing Gavin Stringer and Ashley Tanfield. We're playing 10 ends, no time limit, and I'll hand you over to our commentator, Alex Reid.
Oh, that's good. So there'll definitely be a gold star. In this final between Gavin Stringer and Ashley Tanfield, playing Terry Anderson and Matthew Farquhar. Watching the first end of 10 now. He's showing it backhand, just drew a good shot there to the corner of the square. Matthew on his forehand. Both teams are in pretty good form today, which is why they're through to the final of this, their first championship event. And on the crossover, Orange holding second and third shot. Gavin with his first ball probably looking to draw to the square on his backhand, I would think. It's easy for the blue team, they're both left-handed. Yeah, a reasonable start there from Gavin, probably drawing second. Oh, what a shot on Terry's first bowl. Gavin switching to his forehand, got a little bit of a wobble. Handy bowl there as well. Terry should look to follow that down. Two great bowls there from Terry for her first two. Three people watching, that's a sign of people who've had 7 weeks with no indoor bowls happening. That is amazing, Dave. And Terry thrown away her last bowl there. So I think they scored 1.5, 1 on the first end. We'll see soon enough. Anyone? She shouldn't put the score on the back as well. Ah, we've got lollipops. Great shot there from Matthew Farquhar. And just confirming there it was a 1 on the first end to Terry and Matthew. Ashley there, just a little bit tentative with her first one. It's quite a nice mat 3. And Matthew on his backhand again, so he's put one perfect lead bowl, so this one should be a front touch, I reckon. Easy game. Semi-finals both had the same scoreline. Gavin and Ashley beating Sean Blackburn and his mum, Kerry, 11-9. And Terry and Matt beating the defending champions, Dave and Joy Archer, 11-9 as well. So high quality encounters all the way around. Matthew switching to his forehand. If he's heavy, you won't be too upset. Yeah, that's set to a nice place there. And actually just slightly overplaying. Gavin having a chuckle. "32 people watching. So nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon. And Terry's first ball here on her forehand, looking to draw right on top of it. A good effort, but there's still room there for Gavin. He'll be trundling through, I would think. Gavin's not a player who's ever shy. Well, he was on that occasion, just to prove me wrong. So Terry now go back with the last bowl, so this one should have a good adjustment. Just slightly overplayed. And that's fine there, because they know the jack's moving back and there's no blue bowl, so Gavin has to be careful with the shot. Got himself half a chance. He's going back into the head. Yeah, good shot there from Gavin. So he's got a temporary 1 by the looks. A good thing for... Nah. A good thing for Matthew and Terry. They've got all the position there. As we can see. Terry just asking how far away the jack is, so she's going to play 2 rolls away. I'm whispering because it's literally dead quiet. Yeah, centered shot there, good bowl from Terry. Gave herself a chance in the area. I wonder if that plant works then. So, a blue that Gavin's eyeing up. He's decided it's not worth the risk. Oh, great effort there from Gavin. But one more to Terry and Matthew, making it 2-0 after 2 ends. Just a reminder they're playing 10 ends, no time limit in this final. If the score is drawn at the completion of the 10 ends, I believe they play 3 further ends to decide the winner, which I approve of. All start from both the leads. Matthew on his forehand again, looking to make a correction on his next one. Just slightly overplaying, but again, like if you miss heavy, that's never a bad thing. Unless you miss heavy through the jack. Actually looking like she's following that one down. So there's an opportunity here with Matthew's last bowl to put a front toucher in. you listen to a lot of the rhetoric that comes out of Mike Phipps and Grant Lami's Piers combination, they always talk about the last bowl of the lead and the first bowl of the skip as being ones that they focus on. And that's a good example there of Matthew using his last bowl effectively. It's a bit like the third bowl in a game of singles. You always want to give that one a chance to be effective, and a great response there from Ashley. Good leading from these two. On the crossover, Orange holding one at 3 o'clock on your screen. And Terry's just going to draw one close on her backhand. Gavin just probably more his weight than his green there. And Terry looking just to tighten up a little bit. What a shot. That's amazing, that's fantastic. The only negative there is that it's given Gavin a slightly bigger target to be through, and he's got last bowl as well, so I would be shocked if we didn't see a bowl that was overweight here from Gavin to at the very least spring the jack out. He needs it to swing. Yeah, good weight there, plenty of mat to play with. So they're saying with two, and there's not a great chance of Gavin to score more than one shot. So Terry and Matthew are just discussing how to make that less likely. And Terry opting for her forehand here, just to get in the area. Great effort. Gavin standing up, that's stressful. On his forehand, I think it might be wide, but it could swing. He's left-handed. Whoa. Great effort there from Gavin, but still another one to the orange team of Terry Anderson and Matthew Farquhar. So they're going to a 3-0 lead after 3 ends of the 10. It's not yet the point at which you go to panic stations. They've got 7 ends to go. Mike Gavin will certainly be looking to score sooner rather than later. Well controlled. Joy Archer being the camera controller, the producer, that's what I think we call him, mate. And Matthew on his forehand here. Got a chance. Yeah, that's a good bowl. He's doing a good job of keeping the heads nice and tight. And actually on her backhand, we're giving this a chance to move around. Probably half a bowl narrow there. Again, last bowl of the lead, you want to be effective. Slightly overplayed, so on the crossover, this is probably the best end that Matthew and Terry have had so far on the crossover. Terry's first bowl, she needs to get right on top of it. It's an opportunity to score a number. gold stars. Gavin on his back end. A couple of wigs did nothing, so again, big chance here for Terry and Matthew to score a number. It's just been pointed out that Terry has 4 titles in Auckland, North Wellington, Waikato and New Zealand, which means that, oh, what a good shot. With all her achievements, she hasn't won a gold star yet, but it's looking like she's out to do that today. And Gavin, he's got a big target to hit. He's on his backhand, needs it to hold. Good shot. He's actually cut that down to just a 3, so it's 6-0 after 4 ends. Gavin's on 4 Waikato titles as well, so he's going for his gold star today too. And I believe he had some ridiculous amount of runner-ups in the past. Cool. And there we can see the umpires for today, Ben Pound and John. Ben Pound and John turned up this morning in their blazers and ties and sat through four games of section play. So it's fantastic to have a centre where you have not 1 but 2 umpires for your championship pairs. They've done a great job, and I think Barry Chapman's the umpire for this afternoon. Start there again for Matthew, leading very well. Great job there from Matthew. Just leading really, really effectively at the moment. And actually he's playing well enough, but just maybe that 1 bowl behind. By which I mean Matthew's, well, the orange teams seem to be 1 bowl ahead in the way they build ahead at the moment. They've got 1 more bowl that's effective. So this is the 5th end, so now's the time really for Gavin to do something. And that's 3 big bowls there from Matthew, so this 3rd bowl of Ashley's needs to be on her backhand moving something. Probably wait to the corner of the square, I would think. She had the weight for it, but unfortunately it's just skipped underneath the head. So again on the crossover, Terry and Matthew looking pretty good position. And it's about Terry not making the target bigger. They're 6-0 up, they don't need to get another multiple. They just need to not be dropping points. Fair effort here. Terry on her backhand. Bit unlucky. Yeah, it's the risk she ran. She was drawing real close, so a slightly bigger target than it was before. Gavin on his backhand. Very close here. Good bowl, bit unlucky, but good bowl. Terry looking to follow it down. Should be looking to be more on the tight line than the wide one. Yeah, that's still a good shot. Gavin will not be short. Oh, lovely out of his hand. Needs it to come back. If it does, he's played a honey. Great effort there. 2 good bowls from Gavin. He's actually opened up the back of the head as well for himself. ball of the end. Gavin looking at that one intently. Good shot. He could have been desperately unlucky there. Well, he was desperately unlucky there. 2 oranges, so Matthew and Terry extend their lead to 8-0 after 5 ends at the halfway mark. So the required run rate for Gavin is 2 in the end, if you will. Well, they might be looking to start off with a slightly bigger number than that. Matthew on his back end here, see if he can start off with another good one. Yeah, he's playing really, really good lead bowls. Just about a back toucher.
Probably got this information. Those 2 going for their gold stars.
0-1.
He'll get his first maybe initially. This could be his second. Who knows?
Cool, thank you. Cool. So I've spoken to you about the skips both being on full titles, but this could be Matthew Farquhar's first title in Waikato. I think he's got 5 or more in Bay of Plenty, and Ashley has won centre title before this one. Ashley on her forehand, going for the rake. Oh, a good shot, good bowl there. That's the sort of bowl you have to start playing when you're 8-0 down after 5 ends of a 10-end game. There's no point in not playing dynamic bowls. Matthew on his backhand, very close here. What a rake. Yeah, well, he wasn't short. A very good bowl there, and Ashley on her backhand now. Literally hitting the jack. Finishing, so you can see on your screen at, 4 o'clock there is the jack and the orange bowl. Just behind that is the blue bowl of Ashley, so Terry crossing over, holding 1. Again, they can afford to be defensive at this point. They're 8-0 up. So you just want to not be creating targets. Gavin on his backhand, very close. He was maybe a quarter of a bowl wide then. Terry on her forehand, needs it to hold or to swing. Nothing wrong with that. Gavin still on his backhand now. He's still just looking for that little crunch, and if he misses, he wants to be onto Terry's last bowl. He was probably a little bit shy. Gavin standing up. On his backhand, he's close to a result here. Close to a kill. So Terry and Matthew into double figures now, 11-0 up after 6 ends of 10. And I said after 4 ends it wasn't panic stations times. I think after 6 ends it might be. start there from Matthew with his first bowl, drawing level with the jack, and his second bowl just passed. Leading very well from the front. They've always had good heads on the crossover, really. Good example of how to like suffocate a game with precision draw bowls. And a good shot there from Ashley in reply. Close here from Matthew. Yeah, good shot. So he's set at 6 o'clock on your screen, so Ashley will be looking just to drop the jack back on her forehand. Didn't give that much of a chance, unfortunately. Terry, just tiny bit short there. Gavin on his forehand, he needs it to hold. Oh, a bit stiff there. I think it's just been a matter of Sean sitting down on the bleachers. Matthew and Terry have just been that little bit too effective. They've had 6 effective bowls in hand, whereas Gavin and Ash have had 4-ish, and that can be really hard to play against. Gavin on his backhand. Just that half bowl off again. And it is looking, it's a reasonably good bet that Terry's going to be getting a gold star today for Waikato, I feel. That was not a good bowl. You get the feeling that if Gavin scores a point, he's going to be shaking hands. You can't be down-trout in the final. What's the protocol for that, Joy? I always said it was, you play an extra 3 ends if it's all square, if there's a down-trout. If you're on tour for the island team, if there's a down-trout, it's enforced.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I haven't had one happen, but I'm led to believe. So yeah, I wonder if the protocol's enforced in Waikato. Probably best not to.
Well, we'll get Sean.
And Lou.
Match committee.
I've got a question.
I want to talk about it.
No. So, if a final's all square in Waikato, you play 3 extra ends. Right. If there's a down trout happening, does Waikato enforce the down trout? It's just a question.
I think it's potentially a case-by-case basis. Most often erring on the side of caution.
That's a safe bet.
But no, I think the answer is no.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up, Sean.
You're welcome.
So there'll be not be a down trout in a literal sense in this final. At 15-0, I think Terry has her gold star. And a handy bowl there from Matthew. Crossover. Terry just a little bit narrow. There's a real chance here for Gavin to score a number. If he scores a 3 here, it's still mathematically possible to draw the final. you calling for Terry to play a forehand? Oh no. I'll take them when they come. Terry a little bit narrow there, but obviously had good weight. Gavin on his forehand now. Very close. Good job, good ball there from Gavin. Owed some points. So 15-0 down, they need to score a 3 to start life. And Terry playing with weight on her backhand. Sitting 2.5 down there.
Good news is we don't need to go to the Constitution for the down trail rule.
Thank you, Sean. He hasn't played his last bowl yet. So if that's a 3, they might play the next 10, and if it's not, I'm expecting a handshake here. Okay, so it's 3, so they need a 6 now. Yeah, it's mathematically, I respect that. It's mathematically possible. But he's shaking hands. He's shaking hands, and that folks, is the end of it. Congratulations to Terry Anderson and Matthew Farquhar for winning the 2020 Waikato Championship Pairs, and with it Matthew Farquhar's first title and Terry Anderson's 5th, and therefore her first ever gold star, which is a pretty fair effort, so well done to them, and thanks to everyone who watched, and Dave and Joy for supplying the live streaming, and all the other people that need to be thanked.